What is up, my kings and queens? It's your man Cash is King. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the different types of flash RAM activators that are available to us in GTA Online. Alright, and so I'll start this video off with the first type of activator. This is just our regular DMO white line activator. A lot of you guys will be familiar with this. We just want to make sure that we've loaded into a new session with it on the map. We should be able to drive into LSC and automatically have our activator vehicle begin flashing. Alright, and the tire design did not change. It has stayed the same. These regular type of DMO activators we can repair. As long as we don't alter them in any way, they will still remain activators. Alright, and I can return that vehicle to storage and my flash rim should remain flashing. Alright, now the next type of activator that we're going to talk about is your Man King Cash magic slot activator. Alright, and now as you can see, I've got my magic slot out, and I'm going to be using Give Cars to Friends to receive this Illigy Retro Custom. Now this Illigy Retro Custom has just been placed on top of my magic slot. I can go ahead and do the quick flip method and make this a flash rims activator. Alright, now as you can see, this vehicle is on cleans. Now the cleans are in the Benny's original class. If you go look inside of Benny's or LSC in the wheel options, you will see at wheel type we have several different classes of wheels. Alright, if you want flash rims, your rims must be inside of the Benny's Originals class. Now you can flip any type of Benny's original vehicle to a flash rim activator on waves using your magic slot, but the rims must be within the same class as the wave, so only the Benny's original version are going to work for this. If your vehicle has any other style of rims like the B spokes or F1s, you're not going to be able to use your magic slot to flip them rims. It would first need to be merged over to the Benny's original series before we can flip it. Alright, and so now that I've got this vehicle here and it's on my magic slot, what I'm going to do is just exit Benny's real quick so that I can force a save. And once I force a save at this location, I'll be ready to go ahead with my quick flip. Alright, now using the magic slot is always the same. We need to prepare to disconnect our internet. So I'm going to press my PlayStation button, go into my settings, I'll enter network and hover over connect to the internet. Once I'm there, you can double tap your PlayStation button to come back into Grand Theft Auto 5, and we are ready to do our quick flip and make this a flash rims activator. Alright, and so it's very, very simple. The only thing that we have to do in order to do a quick flip is go inside of the wheel type. We're going to go into the sport rims, and even though I have the option to choose the Benny's Originals here, I'm not going to be using that. We'll be using the magic slot flip as if we were in LSC, and you can do this with any vehicle that already has Benny's Originals on it. Alright, and so we'll go into the sport rims, and I'm going to buy rim number 26. It is the split 6, and after I buy that rim, you just want to back out into the wheel options and go into your tire design. You will then purchase the custom tire design, double tap your PlayStation button, and disconnect the internet. Alright, after being thrown down into story mode, you can go ahead and load back into an invite only session. Now, even though you were using Give Cars to Friends and you are with your friend, that session is going to be corrupt, and it's very important that you land in a brand new invite only session by yourself with nobody else and no other flash rooms in the lobby to corrupt these before you test them. Okay, and so now that I'm here and I'm by myself, the vehicle's on the map, and so I know that it is in control. We can see that it does have the wave rims with the white tire design added. So now I'm just going to take this down to LSC, and it's very important that you drive carefully and that you do not repair this vehicle. If you pull into LSC and it is asking for you to do repairs, you cannot purchase those repairs. Alright, but as you can see, I do not have any repairs to purchase, and on the rims, the tire design has been removed from the vehicle. And this is a clear indicator that I was successful in making this an in-game activator vehicle. And so, if you have no repairs and you don't have to pay to view the options for this vehicle, you can go ahead and go into your tire design, and you will see that there is no option selected. But when I hover over the white lines, my rims will flash. Now we know that the white lines were on the vehicle when we entered the session, but as you can see, it is fully unselected. And hovering over the white lines gives us the flash rim reaction that we are looking for. Alright, so you can go ahead and feel free to exit LSC. And again, you do not want to repair this vehicle to choose the options, and you do not want to alter it any way. When you back out, you can see that I did not get an orange save circle because I did not spend any money. But at this point, this magic slot king cash activator has just fully activated my character. I can return it to storage and request out a regular flash rim vehicle. My rims will stay flashing for the duration of my playtime. Also, as you can see, when I look at the rims, because that flash rim activator I just made had tan rims, all of my other flash rims will now have the color attributed to that activator, and this lets me know that that activator is in control. And so I've called a regular DMO activator out that has bluish silver rims. And if you take another activator into LSC and you reactivate that activator vehicle, whether it is a King Cash activator vehicle, a DMO vehicle, or one of the several other types of activator vehicles that are available to us, you should be able to return it to storage, call out another regular personal vehicle that is just a flash rims vehicle, and you can see that the rims are flashing and they have now changed color and they will match the new activator. And so we have put a different activator in control of our flash rims at this point. Alright, perfect. Now, even though my flash rims are activated and I'm flashing, if I leave this regular vehicle out on the map and enter into a garage where I have other activators stored, you will see that the activators will not react or flash indoors. So if you have activators indoors, they're not going to flash in that property. If you want your flash rims to flash inside of that property, then only regular flash rims can be stored there. But even though I'm fully activated off that vehicle, if I take my King Cash Special Vodka in that has the classic white lines, this vehicle is now going to take control of my flash rims. As you can see, the tire design has altered and I did not have any cost for repairs. Once I go into the tire design, I can see that the classic white walls are actually selected on this vehicle. However, I know they were on white lines. And when I hover over the white lines, I can see that I'm getting the flash rim effect that I'm looking for. Alright, and so on this vehicle, once we can verify that the vehicle has been flashing, then we can go ahead and back out. And you do not want to repair this vehicle. Anytime you see a vehicle pull into LSC and the tire design changes or alters in any way, if you have any repair costs, you must back out. And if you would like to keep that vehicle a flash rims activator vehicle, then you do not alter that vehicle in any way. Alright, now all these ones that change tire design, these are all also instant flash rim activators. Alright, and so you just have to see them on the map with you. You can return them to storage and call out a regular personal vehicle and your rims are flashing. But if you like to verify, you can also pull into LSC and watch the tire design react. As long as you're not paying for repairs, this vehicle will remain a flash rim activator vehicle. And again, when you hover into the tire design, you can now see that I have the retro white walls as selected. When I started, this vehicle did have white lines. I have not purchased any repairs and I have not altered it in any way. And so when I hover over the white lines, you can see that this vehicle will now flash. Alright, we're getting the perfect type of reaction that we're looking for. Now I'm doing all of this in succession, one after another. And so what you're watching me do is keep my flash rims fully activated for the duration of my playtime, and I'm also allowing myself to call out new activator vehicles to take control of my flash rims. And you can do this as well, as long as you understand how to remain in control of what is your activator vehicle. Then you can continue to tie it to a new activator vehicle or maintain flash rims on a regular flash rims vehicle. Alright, and so here is another version of this flash rim vehicle that we have. Some of you guys may recognize it from the most recent giveaway, and this one is the red line activator. Alright, and I call this one the instant activator. It was the first one that I released. And this one with the red tire design typically seems to be the most powerful type of instant activator there is. But you can see that all the dynamics are the same. It is selected on red lines when I view it, even though I know it had the white lines on it when I called it out. And if I hover over the white lines, I can see the reaction. Now I'm fully activated off this vehicle, and if I wanted to stay activated off this, I would call another personal flash rim vehicle out. My rims will remain flashing, and they would be purple to steal the color off of that vehicle. Alright, we got another piece to the Cash 500 set, Pegassi Zentorno. It is a blue line activator. And as you can see, when I pull into LSE, my tire design does change into the blue lines, and we have all the same similar dynamics that happen. Now, if you look into the tire design option, there is an activator for every specific type of tire design. There are 7 different tire designs. The stock rim version is your Man King Cash's Magic Slot version. Classic white lines, as you all know, is a traditional DMO activator. And then the rest of them, from that point down to the classic white lines, the retro white walls, the red lines, the blue lines, and last but not least, the atomic activator. Now this one has all the same similar effects, and as you can see, when I pull in, the tire design does revert down to atomics. And so the reason why I show you guys all these different versions of activators with their different tire designs is so that you can achieve many different type of looks for the vehicles that you create. If you like to make some vehicles that are more on the tuner side with the atomic flash rims, then you could do that. Or some red lines to match the color, or blue lines to match the color. I like to make even the big fat retro white walls on some more of the old school type of rides. Just gives you a little bit of variety to your activators, and it also helps you to be able to identify the different versions of activated vehicles that you may possess. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today, and experiencing and seeing all the many different type of flash rim activated vehicles that we have. We'll also start getting into how all your different type of activators may react depending on what type of vehicle there are. They can be anything. I hope to catch you guys on down at the next giveaway. Feel free to come check in with the man Cash. As always, be safe and have a great day, everybody. Peace.